Alright, good afternoon everybody. This is FFXIV, and I'm back in Final Fantasy XIV in Dawntrail. Pretty short stream for this game today. It looks like I will be leveling up or ranking up my relations with the Pelupelu, so that should result in a new little side quest. And I also hope to, we'll see if I have time, complete the Pictomancer Questline as well, which I kind of forgot about. So that's my plan for today. I'm just going to dive right into it. So let's get started. And you can see there's lots of people doing their quests over here today too. Let's see. Just going to run through and do these quick. Okay, let's see. Went up there, talk to that again. Burden of beasts. And preventative measures. Okay. And this is also what I logged into. See this big guy just standing right in front of me. You get that one for, I believe, trading in a ton of the orange craft or gatherer scripts. Insect repellent. Okay. Lots of people treating the alpacas. There we go. There's one down. Let's see. I think this is the one where I have to carry the box back. By the way, I have my new Punity mount. Sploosh. Kind of surprised that it wasn't the last reward, or I assume there's going to be another reward after I complete this little side quest again. Yep, gotta carry the box. Grab the box. And back we go. Up, 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 up. I think I said this the first time, but they really make you run quite a long ways away. With not a whole lot of time. I mean, yeah, you can just make it a straight shot, but you gotta watch out for this wout over here. Let's see if I can run between them. And hop. And we deliver it over here. There we go. Let's go back up north. Talk to the priest over here. There we go. Yes, I could just fly back, but I don't feel like it today. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a boosted one. Hold that thought. Again, I'm an opportunist, and if there's a boosted fate, I'm gonna grab it. Switch over to Gunbreaker. Deal with the moles real quick. There they are. Level sync. Alright, little guy. Come over here. That's right. Everybody come see me. Okay, you two come with me. You were there. And where are your friends? Here they are. There we go. Alright, Quackers would help. There we go. How many more? These should be enough. That should do it. There we go. Okay, and back to Doc Pogo we go. There we go. Back to White Mage. And this should also level me up, which will be nice. Nice. And now I can take a new quest. And so I should do this quest before I turn in my last quest. Hey there, Pelupelu. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, what do you got to say, Pelupelu? Recruitment drive. Something seems to be weighing heavily on Leepelu's mind. What am I going to do? I can't seem to find anyone up to the task. Oh, Averick, you have the wonderful habit of appearing exactly when I need you. I've got a problem on my hands. Don't worry, the agency's doing just fine. The Earthenshire tours have been a runaway success, and if bookings stay steady, we'll soon recoup all the recent outlays. Well, that's actually the problem. The upper reaches of Kozamaoka are proving too popular. We're struggling to meet demand with our current number of tour guides. I want to address the issue before the burden starts wearing the staff down. You aren't aware of anyone in need of work who knows the region like the back of their hand, are you? Oh, the bandits. Well, might not be the best option, but I mean, the moblins are busy, so are the Hanu Hanu, so maybe them. You don't mean the bandits who kidnapped Dawn Servant Wuklamat during the Rite of Succession? I'm sure they know the area well, but... Ah, hold on. I do remember hearing about a group of miscreants who turned themselves into the Landsguard not long ago after the Ascension ceremony. Apparently, they were later released on parole. I suppose if they're willing to atone for their crimes and genuinely wish to make a fresh start... My inner abacus is clacking away. It says we should speak with them, at the very least. Reduce the strain on our staff, have former bandits give back to the communities they wronged. Yes, yes, everyone stands to gain much from a potential arrangement. I'm probably making a face there. Would you be willing to help track down these bandits? Sure. I knew I could count on you. Let's head to Many Fires and see what we can glean from the locals. Maybe for the duration of these quests, I'll at least let my eyes show. Languid Angler.
Has Mabel heard of wind talk of bandits? I'm afraid not. These parts have been peaceful of late. Plenty of time to fish. Although, I did eye-catch a scrawny fish in the woods not far from Deceiver's Mantle. A Tonawata with crazy hair as bright as jingly shine. I wonder who he was.
Over here? Busy peddler. My goodness, it's you! You came here with Dawn Servant Kona, seeking information about the bandit that waylaid me. Is there anything I can help you with this time? Ah, you wish to know what happened to Wakesa and his band of brigands after all that? Well, I gathered they surrendered to the Landsguard. They even confessed the whereabouts of their stolen goods, that everything might be returned to their rightful owners. Sure enough, my merchandise made its way back to me. Apparently, some of the victims were so moved by the gesture that they petitioned the Landsguard for a more lenient sentence. Perhaps that's why Val Wuklamat granted them parole. I don't know how they fared thence, but I've heard nothing to suggest they've been causing trouble. Anyhow, you'll have to excuse me. I must meet with a client in Urkapacha. I do hope we meet again someday. Concerned merchant.
Ah, you seek news of the bandits let out on parole? Sneaky takers, a lot of them. They spread many bad feels in the village with their crimes. Cheese was not for them. Apparently, they were eye-catch not so long ago. Mabby dreads to think about the inevitable recidivism.
That's a big word. Or a word I don't know about.
I hope they've had time to reflect on the wrongness of duty-taking and are ready to make an honest living.
Okay. Hey there, Pelupelu. What were you able to find out? Any news of our bandits? So they turned themselves in, returned the stolen goods, and are now living in the wilds after being pardoned. What's more, it seems they haven't fallen back into old habits. Let's make for the woods to the south. That's where the English spotted Wakasa, right? Hopefully we'll run into him there. Okay. Let's go, Quackers. Somewhere around here. Oh, there's Pelupelu. I must admit, I regret being so bold. But then again, what do I have to fear with you by my side? That is true. It's a pretty place. I think I'm not cut out for fishing. And a man can't live off scrounging berries forever. What to do? Ah! You're the salted devil of a sellsword. Listen, I turned myself in. I even get back what I stole. Put that life behind me for good. What more could you possibly want from me? Oh, I don't want anything from you. You're Wakasa, right? My name's Pelupelu, and I have an exciting business proposal for you. I'll get straight to the point. If you're serious about keeping to the straight and narrow, and making amends for your past crimes, perhaps you'd like to work with us at the Turali travel agency. Work for you? Ha! I see your scheme. Planning to haul me off to the mines in the guise of employment, aren't you? Curse you, Blackhearts! I ate dirt to survive after I escaped. I won't set foot inside another mine while there's still breath in my lungs. Wait! Well, that didn't go too well. That was unexpected. And all that talk of mines. He seems genuinely traumatized. Everick, I want to find out what happened to him. Hopefully that way we can clear up this why can't I say that word? Misunderstanding, and have a proper discussion. I hate to ask, but could you find Wakasa and bring him back here? He was awfully fast, but I doubt he could outrun you. Yeah, I was gonna say, what about mines? Okay. Let's hunt him down with our manatee, or punity. Where could he be? Oh, there he is. Hello. I don't care how fast they are. They'll never find me here. Hi. What? How? Unbelievable. I ran full pelt and yet... what's the use? Listen, I know what we did was inexcusable. But after it came to a head, we made an oath. An oath to never walk that path again. I won't bother another soul. I'll live out my days on the fringes. Please, just let me be. You're saying this is all a misunderstanding? Well, it's clear there's no escaping you regardless. Fine, I'll hear her out, and put my fate in your hands. And back we go. Look at that moon. Oh, it's like an actual moon now. I think before you couldn't actually see like the other edges of the moon. Unless I'm misremembering. Where did they go? Here they are. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Your associate says she wants to talk, and I'm prepared to listen. I apologize if we frightened you, Wakessa. That wasn't our intention. Are you willing to tell us why you fled? Before we get to that, I want you to be honest. Do you really have a proposition for me that doesn't involve dragging me back to those godforsaken mines? In that case, I'll be honest with you. Me and the rest of the gang first came here after fleeing shock Turali. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but Shaloni's been a hotbed of development since they found the blue gold beneath the plains. Among the folk that got their hands on a drilling permit, there were more than a few looking to get rich quick. The kind of despicable bastards who didn't think twice about sending kids into the tunnels. And we worked for the worst of the worst. Day after day, toiling and wasting away, till we died or escaped, we eventually realized. So we smuggled ourselves out in empty cerulean barrels. You can imagine what happened next. That Vidral of a foreman tried to hunt us down, so we fled to Kazama Uka and took to banditry, as much to conceal our identities as to make ends meet. Right or wrong be damned, we would survive. But when we heard that Dawn servant Wuklamot spoke of our plight during the ascension ceremony, we decided to turn ourselves in. After a time, she showed us mercy and gave us a pardon. Even so, there's still that fear of what might happen if the foreman or his lackeys were to find us. Thank you for sharing your story, and telling me of the struggles you and your friends have experienced. Let me assure you that I do not wish to bind you with contracts or chains. I only offer the opportunity for you and your comrades to provide for yourselves, to make an honest living on your own terms. So how about it? How does working at the Turali travel agency sound? That's more than any of us dared hope for. But what if word gets back to the foreman? If someone shows up to haul us away and we drag you into our affairs? I'll need to look into it to be sure, but I honestly don't think there's much chance of that happening. Thanks to the efforts of the Dust Watch and the Daybreakers, Shaloni's no longer the lawless place it used to be. Besides, I've been working on a plan to help reintegrate former outlaws into society. I'll be sounding out the Wing of Reflection to see if they can't support the initiative. I'm sure the new Dawn servants will give their blessing. Incredible. But, you know, it feels like we should be begging you for that opportunity. We've burned so many bridges. I'll make damn sure you don't regret this. That said, what exactly are we supposed to do for you? About all we're good for is manual labor and pathfinding. Though I do also know my way around a cook fire after feeding miners for all those years. This wasn't part of the plan per se, but I think your culinary skills might come in handy. A restaurant on site could be a real earner. As for your comrades, we've been looking for individuals with an intimate knowledge of upstream Kazama Uka, who are also capable of handling themselves. My plan was to employ them as guides turned protectors after a thorough assessment and proper training. I'd say it's about time we got back and continued preparations. While Kessa can meet us back at the agency in Dakpoga once he contacts his friends. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. Hold on. Wait for me. I'm coming. 2 boosted fates right next to each other. That's gonna go by fast. Wait for me, please. Oh, we're still going. Right around here, the big bird. There we go. Uh-oh. This guy's dying. I got you, dude. How do I heal again? Oh, we won. Oh, I should have just focused on attacking. Darn it. I was trying to be nice. Oh well. It's fine. There's another one up here. Okay. Okay, let's get them. I see you. I see you. I see you. And you. Start out with the size. Let's put my flower down. And I'll blast them away with Holy. You know, I should probably lure these guys away from the chests that we're supposed to be protecting. Oh, I think we got a black mage here. There's one. There's another. There's another. That guy, grab that one, grab that one, and Holy! Oh, this one is trying to escape. Get that one. And with that, Blood Lily. Get Holy again. Oh, there we go. Okay. Back we go. Okay, I'm guessing in here? Yep. Real honest work. Something tells me we won't get another chance like this. That's a weird way to say it. Welcome back, Afric. I reached out to the Wing of Reflection, and it was just as I thought. It seems Walkessa's fears were unfounded. The situation in the Cerulean fields has changed dramatically in the past few years. Groups like the Daybreakers have put an end to the practice of child labor, and the Dust Watch has all but stamped out the violent duels that used to be so common. As for the company you and your comrades worked for, they have long since been shut down by the Daybreakers. For its part, the Wing of Reflection is committed to the restoration and preservation of law and order in Shiloni. Any new unscrupulous drilling operations are swiftly dealt with. You needn't worry about anyone coming after you.
Thank the heavens for that.
In that case, we can commit to doing our part and repaying our debts. We've decided to set aside some of our earnings and repay folk for all the hurt we've caused, you see. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. It's a pleasure to have you on board. So, what new is going to pop up here? Oh, a restaurant. That looks interesting. Thanks to the efforts of Pelupelu and her special advisor, Wakesa and his comrades have agreed to join the Turali travel agency. With this influx of new recruits, the shortage of staff that had threatened to curtail expansion into Earthenshire has been resolved. While his former crewmates begin their training as guides, Wakesa himself will be devising a menu of delicious local dishes as head chef of the travel agency's brand new eatery. Be sure to assist him and his crew of former brigands on their road to rehabilitation. We are now honored. New quests, 3 additional quests. Yes, wider selection of wares. What will we find? Hello, Proponent 3. Let's see. What is for sale? Oh, a Pelu pack. That's cute. A rustic receptacle, a rustic receptacle for all of your Pelu possessions. Used to unlock a Pelu pack. Okay. Wait, how many do we need for that? 10. Oh, I could get that today. Okay, let's turn in this quest. How many do we need for this one? Oh, that's gonna be a while. That's close to a week, I think. Let's see, time for lunch. Ubli would have you hear out Wakesa's request. I have a request from Wakesa. Something about making an urgent delivery to a guide out in the middle of a sightseeing tour. Could you please talk to him and see what you can do to help? Sure. His swarm enemy. Ubli needs your help with an overzealous employee. When the giant paper wasp near Dock Tumu started to swarm, they become a danger to anyone nearby. We currently have one of Wakesa's comrades out there handling the threat for us. A most driven individual, I must say. Even so, there are more wasps than we first expected, and I'm worried he might be overwhelmed. He should be fighting in the Dewspun Bank, so I wonder if you can make your own way over there and help eradicate a few of the pests. Once you've thinned the swarm, please check in on our self-appointed exterminator. Seasoned adventurer? Ubli would send you out foraging for spices. Wakesa's eatery has been a sound success so far. His approach of tailoring the menu to individual tastes has won him plaudits from visitors, but when supplies run low, he is sometimes unable to furnish guest requests. In fact, he just used the last of a certain key spice. It grows here in Kozama-uka, but the journey is a long one, and few can spare the time to forage. I'm loath to trouble you, but I'd have you gather Ihuika Akiote for our resident chef. 3 sprigs should yield enough seeds for Wakata's cooking. Deliver your harvest to him when you're done. Okay. Oh, another boosted. Let's go. Need to head in that direction anyway, it looks like. Let's switch back to Gunbreaker real quick. I don't know why, but there always seems to be a lot of boosted fates in this zone. Okay, here we go. Hey, boys. Let's see, you come with me. And we'll also grab you over here. There we go. Now, everybody come together. Thank you very much. There we go. No cure for you. And stunned. Join the Turali travel agency, or die. Brawler over here. Swordsman. You, come over here. This guy should be the last. Hiya! There we go. Nice. Might have been able to handle that as a white mage. Okay. Now we're going to gather the spices over here? Makes sense. This is over... Oh, wait, no. Oh dear, driven employee, are you alive? Oh, you're fine. I hope you're here to kill wasps. I thought to squish all the stingers myself, but there's so many out there. No, don't worry, I'll get them. Over here. Woo! I keep forgetting I have that skill. Also, keep forgetting I have these too. Reduces damage by taken by a party member herself by 50%. Okay, so that's a buff, that's a shield. Gotta remember that. Is there a better place I could put that, maybe? Not really. Okay. Oh, bye, Quackers. Start with the barrier. We'll Dia. Then we'll Holy. The size. Holy again. And Glare. Glare 4, that is. Piece of cake. Good to see you, Special Advisor. Especially when you're covered in wasp innards. I appreciate the help. That should keep things quiet around here for a time, but I'll be watching and waiting. More of those buzzing terrors will hatch soon, and someone has to be on hand to thin the swarm. Alright, see ya. Let's see. What's that? I don't know if I had to talk to Wakesa first. Ah, here it is. Hey there, dude. Did Yubli send you my way? Good, because I really need someone to make a food delivery. When the tourists head out to far-flung places, I pack lunches for the groups to take with them. One for each customer, and one for the guide. Can't have them going hungry now, can I? Well, today, a guide friend of mine took the lunches with her, as she usually does. Being an incurable scatterbrain, though, she only grabbed the customers' packs and forgot to take her own. I need somebody to deliver a meal to our forgetful guide before she pushes too far on an empty stomach. You'll find her somewhere around Marsh Legatka. Hopefully upright and not fainted by the wayside. And where is that? Oh, darn it. It's over there. Well, let's head this way first. I still find it funny that we have 4 different Aetherites in this zone and only 2 in Urkopacha. Let's see. Heading down here. It's not that far away. I think they definitely could have sent somebody, maybe just even when they're on a tour. Oh well. Okay, and up we go. And looks like we're going across the lake. I saw a vista. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm starting to smell the lunch I forgot to bring. Wait, do you have it with you? I do. I have a hearty packed lunch. A delicious and filling packed lunch prepared by Wakesa. I am in a bush. And here I was resigned to finishing the tour on an empty stomach. Thank you for hiking all this way just for me. We'll take a break to eat the food Wakesa packed for us, and then we'll be on our way. You can let them know back at Doc Poga that everything's going to schedule. Well, now at least your customers don't need to know that I delivered it. Okay, and back we go. Okay. That was quick. Did you get the Akiote I needed? I do indeed. A sprig clipped from a sprig clipped from an Ihuka Akiote shrub, heavy with vibrant red seed pods. Perfect. Top-notch quality too. Ihuka Akiote belongs to the same family as the Akiote that grows in Yaktiel. Usually the seeds are ground up into a powder for use in the kitchen. Akiote is just about essential in Chibral cooking. Same goes for the cuisine here in Kuzamuka. A sprinkle or two really elevates a dish. I also use it to add a touch of color to grilled meat and the like. I couldn't do without it, personally. Anyway, I appreciate you traipsing all the way out there to keep my operation running. Be sure to give Ubli my thanks as well. Oops. He puts a lot of thought into those lunches of his, making sure they're both filling and filled with a good mix of healthy foods. Such meals are essential for those longer tours into the wilderness, so hopefully his forgetful friend will remember hers next time. Yay! Thank you for assisting with the paper wasp extermination. They come to scout for suitable nest locations, and it's always best to deal with the advance party before the nest builders start to arrive. Or gather. As for your fellow eradicator, I have him taking a well-earned rest. We appreciate his passion for the work, but I prefer he pace his efforts, lest he finds himself injured, or worse. Things being as they are, however, I may need to call on you again to help ease his self-assigned burdens. May I presume your foraging mission was a success? No doubt Wakesa was pleased. It seems his time as a cook in Shaloni gave him a thorough education in a variety of cuisines. Funny that he should end up catering for an entirely different clientele here at the agency. Thank you, Averick. I shall be in touch with next time Wakesa's spice supplies are running low. I'll warn you now, though, with all the flavorsome food on the menu, you might find yourself foraging again quite soon. Okay. And with that, I should now be able to get my Pelupec. Yep. Okay. Let's see how that looks. It's in fashion accessories, right? There we go. Got a little bag here. Got wool and stuff. Looks very professional. Okay. Well, that is it for the Turali Travel Agency today. Which means we can now return to Pictomancer. Okay. Any new gear? Oh, actually, yes. Alright, this would be the gear that I have for, my brain just shut down for my Red Mage. For the sake of questing, I'm just going to keep it as is, just because it looks kind of cool. I'll leave the Pelupec on, though. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Let's see, so... Perspectives in Pursuit. That's all the way in the Black Shroud. In Gridania. Actually, it just occurred to me. Nope, we're out of space here. Something I can get rid of. Yeah, I don't need a extra one. Because I could get the relic gear for that. And I actually don't know what it looks like. So I'll go do that real quick. And if I remember correctly, that was right here, I think. Yeah, up here, I think. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's get the stuff. Magical range DPS. Ooh, Angel Brush. Let's see. Looks like I have to equip them manually. Where is the Angel Brush? Oh, I have it right on me. Okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, I can get rid of this one. Oh, that look. I might regret this. Well, that is a look, I suppose. It might look cool if there wasn't so much gray that blended in my skin color. Yeah, no. We're going back to this. However, I will equip... Oh, great. Where did it go? Angel Brush, where are you? There it is. That looks pretty cool, I guess. Okay, anyway. That was a bit of a waste, but at least I got the relic weapon, which is stronger than my previous one, so... Okay, and it was up to the north, so we'll go to the Lancers Guild. Nope, not here. Well, that was a waste of smudge. Nope, it actually comes back pretty quickly. And swoosh. Hello, Koopawo. I have returned. Koopawo is eyeing you with approval.
Huh, I see you've been diligent in your training, Averick. You look more confident with that magic brush on your back and exude the aura of a proficient Pictomancer. Koopo! I can readily tell these things, for I once traveled with a pair of Pictomancers after all. Your soul crystal used to belong to one of them, in fact. His name was... Jeanquetelak. Jeanquetelak.
Jay. And he was an exemplar of our art.
The other was Jay's apprentice, a girl named Baruru. Despite having only seen 16 summers, she's already an accomplished Pictomancer. And she's the friend of mine who's missing, Kupo.
Missing. That's a bit of a worry, isn't it?
Well, she's missing in the sense that I don't know where she is, but I don't fear for her safety. With her abilities, she can more than fend for herself. But it was hard for Baruru when Jay passed away. He was as a grandfather to her. Even now, she must be feeling so terribly alone. That's why I want to find her and make amends. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to learn anything about where she might have gone. But I won't give up. In hopes of picking up Baruru's trail, we'll retrace my journeys with her and aid those in need along the way. I'm glad you like the plan. Now, you'll want to bundle up extra warm, because our first stop will be in Kurthus. Camp Dragonhead, to be precise. Shall we?
Okie doke. Down here? There you are. Oh, you don't look so good.
Brr. Gods, it's cold. Cold, Kupo. Just like when I visited with Jay and Baruru. Baruru had never seen snow before, and she was the picture of glee. She rolled up a snowball and threw it at me with all her might. Then she threw another, and another, and soon I found myself in...
Dire straits. Oh, I am in dire straits.
Yes, just so. I found myself buried in dire straits. Wait a moment. What are you doing here, Mr. Hearer?
Well now, what a curious coincidence that we should cross paths here. I have come to the camp as an emissary for Gridania. Alas, my Ishgardian counterpart, with whom I was to meet, was wounded during a training exercise prior to my arrival. I tended to him as best I could, but I'm afraid the outlook is grim.
Oh dear. Are his injuries that grave?
While the injury itself wasn't life-threatening, the resulting wound has soured. A poison courses through his body, against which my magics are ineffective, and now he burns from a terrible fever. Just this moment, I recalled a treatment that would purge the impurity, but it requires the horn of a rare hartebeest, and I have no skill in hunting.
That sounds like the job for our promising Pictomancer. Averick here can find this hartebeest and take it down with a few swift brushstrokes.
Yes, I can. You would aid me again? Your kindness knows no bounds. It would be prudent to question the garrison about the hartebeest. The creatures are rare, but the knights may have sighted one during their patrols. Okay.
Perfect. We'll have that horn ready in no time.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hard to be so skittish and rarely linger in one place for long, but God's willing, the knights can send you in the right direction.
Helping others on one's travels. This, my friend, is the essence of Pictomancy.
Oops, wrong button. Wrong button again. Who would be a good minion for a Pictomancer? Maybe these guys. Oh, Picrona's up. Hold that thought. See, instance 2, okay. This is one of the world fates, or world boss fates, that is. We're instance 2, perfect. Let's join a party. This one? There we go. Looks like they're heading straight for it. I am gonna see if we can find a... Oh, that's gone now. Whatchamacallit, a forlorn maiden. Although, how much time? Have they started yet? Nah, they haven't even started yet. Okay, let's hope we can get a forlorn maiden to spawn. Nope. Wait, let me hit something. There we go. Oh, and I got the Twist of Fate. Haha! That was lucky. Actually, I gotta thank my party member that was there, because he must have been the one that got it, because I hadn't. Oh, and they started against Tikron. If you've never seen this before, then this should be kind of fun. You're gonna see lots of death. What are you doing? Oh dear. Ow. I was not anticipating that I'd be the one to die. Desert Tempest. Desert Tempest out. He's faint. There we go. Uh-oh, here comes Land Swallow. Go. Land Swallow again. See if I can get my combo in. Off he goes. There we go. Touchdown, as expected. Okay, let's go out. Touchdown again. Oh, this is where it gets sticky. So Tempest. Okay, so we'll go out. Then in. Does a Tempest again. Okay, we'll be safe back here. Tail word, okay. We gotta book it. Uh-oh. Fang word. Oh, shoot. Fan spout. Yay! And that got me 150 bicolor gemstones. Nice. Woo! Thank you for party. And actually, I do want to go to New Gridania. That's convenient. Thanks for teleporting me. I'll leave the party. There we go. Wait, no, I don't want to go to... Well, this is closer at least. I want to go to Kurthus, right. How many bicolor gemstones do I have right now? Oh, 745, not bad. Pictomancer, right. And we're gonna go talk to the soldiers over there. Bright-eyed knight. Ah, Averick. You are ever welcome here. Is there aught you require? I see. Yours is an elusive quarry indeed. As it happens, though, a comrade of mine chanced upon the hartebeest by the steel vigil only yesterday. With luck, it will still be near. Okay. Then let's go check it out. Here we go. Nothing. Yeah, there's one. No, over here. Oh, so that's the hartebeest. Hey there, big guy. Oh. Well, that was a bit fast. I didn't even get to use my magic. Okay, back we go. It's the rainbow drip I was looking forward to using. But oh well. Ow. You are returned. Please tell me you've obtained a Hartebeest horn. I have indeed. A rare horn possessing potent antidotal properties. Yes, this is the horn. I cannot thank you enough. I shall use it to prepare an infusion for the ailing knight at once.
No sooner did you arrive here than you helped a soul indeed. Well done, Averick. I hadn't expected to aid the same person twice, but the road is full of surprises, and a Pictomancer prospers from every experience.
Yeah, why the strong emphasis on helping others?
Unlike paint on a canvas, the images a Pictomancer creates are ephemeral. Yet they can make a lasting difference and change someone's fate for the better. As a medium for magic, our works have the power to help, and helping is precisely what Archon Realm intended our art to be used for. By the way, you've been to Ishgard before, yes? Looking back on your first visit, what emotions and sensations have remained with you most strongly?
The warmth I found amidst the bitter cold.
Yours was an arduous journey indeed, Kupol. I can scarcely imagine just how difficult your trials must have been. But it's because you've been shown kindness amidst hardship, I think, that you are driven to show the same kindness to others. Thank you for sharing this with me, Averick. To hear what's important to you. It inspires me to be hopeful too. Kupo? Now, as I did back in Gridania, I'll make inquiries here about my friend, Baruru. Until it's time for us to move on, I bid you keep up your training.
Bum ba bum. The crate beyond. Kupopo is examining you a little too closely.
Oh-ho! The maddened glint in your eyes, the abysmal posture of one who has produced too many works in far too little time. I can tell you've been training hard, Kupo. Your aura, too, has burgeoned since we last spoke, lending you the mysterious mien of an artist undergoing a wild and wonderful evolution.
It's only been 2 minutes. Not even that.
You think I'm making this up, do you? That I'm stringing together vaguely relevant affirming words? Oh, ye of little faith.
Thank the matron.
Exactly, Kupo. We should thank the matron for... Wait. All the best to Nofika and her bounties, but why are we thanking her?
I thank the matron. We may speak before you depart, of course. I have someone here who wishes to express his gratitude. Our Ishgardian friend has made a full recovery, and it's thanks to the horn you brought. Your selfless actions have saved my life. I know not how I can ever repay you.
No need for that, Kupo. To see you hale and whole is repayment enough.
I am given to understand that you are searching for someone, a traveling painter.
Indeed I am. Her name is Baruru, and she's my very best friend.
Moved by your endeavor, I took the liberty of making inquiries among my comrades. Alas, none recall having seen such an individual. As patrolling the border is one of our chief duties, we would have noted if your friend passed through. My apologies, we could not be of aid.
I see. Still, to have confirmation that Baruru wasn't here is helpful. Thank you, Kupo.
'Twas the least I could do for my saviors. Now, we must attend to our next meeting, but I wish you well in the journey ahead.
Where could Baruru be? We may not have found any clues here, but with some luck, we'll find her at her next destination, Kugane. Getting there, however, will prove a challenge. Unless you visited the Far East before, Averick.
Just as it so happens, I have.
Wonderful. That makes our lives much easier, Kupo. Now, listen closely. I have here a lovingly crafted and blessedly breathable hempen sack. I want you to stuff me inside and teleport me to Kugane with you.
Okay.
You needn't gawp. It's a well-considered request. While I may not be replete with teleportation anima like you, I can tag along as one of your belongings. So stuff me in the sack. I can take it, Kupo.
If you insist. You are now carrying a Kupopo-sized sack. It would be prudent to handle your burden with the utmost care until such time as you reach Kugane. Okay. Away we go. All the way to Kugane. Okay, it's raining here too. Let's see. Here we go. The Kupopo-sized sack is wiggling rigorously. Kupopo slumbers inside this hempen sack, snug as a grub in the soil.
Ah, what a peaceful nap that was, Kupo. And I see we've arrived safely in Kugane. The city is as impossibly picturesque as ever. Why, when I first arrived here with Baruru and Jay, I thought we were in a waking dream, Kupo. We were all fascinated by Far Eastern art, especially the bright, bold presentation of ukiyo-e prints. It was a treat to view so many pieces up close. What of you, Averick? What do you recall most vividly about your first visit here?
Conniving Namazu. I was probably actually pretty excited, but we'll pick this one because this probably will give us a funnier answer.
Those pop-eyed pests are nothing but trouble, if you ask me. They think they can get away with all manner of mischief and look cute doing it. But only Moogles should be able to do that, Kupo. Still, to meet such unusual creatures, walking, talking fish folk, would have stirred your imagination to no end, and you have your journey to thank for the experience. Right then, I'd like to start searching for Baruru, and I think the tea houses would be a good place to start. The proprietors ought to be able to strike down this hapless fool. Precisely, Kupo. The proprietors ought to be able to strike down this hapless... Wait, who's getting struck down? Hold on a moment. It's a soul in need of aid. Ahem. What troubles you, good sir?
Oh, turbulent tides take me. I am an art dealer from Old Da, you see, and I came to Kugane to sell a masterpiece I acquired in Eorzea. But nary a day before we arrived, we were engulfed by a terrible storm. We rocked and rolled, and barely able to keep the ship from capsizing. In the chaos, the crate containing my precious piece was cast into the roiling waves.
That's terrible, Kupo. Is there any chance it can be found?
Assuming it wasn't dragged into the fathomless depths, the sailors tell me the crate has likely drifted into the Ruby Sea. Confederate waters. No one is willing to go and search for me.
I believe it's your time to shine again, Averick. You can help this poor fellow, yes?
Well acquainted with the pirates, you say? If you would speak with them about my crate, I would be grateful beyond words. I got it. Kupo! The Confederate pirates on Sakazuki keep a close watch on the nearby waters. If anyone has seen the crate in question, it would be them. Authored. Oh. Well, in that case, it'll just be easier to go over here. Oh wait, can I just... I can. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. No wait, a Puniti would be perfect for here. This is the ocean after all. Or the sea, rather. Here we go. Cautious Confederate, cheerful Confederate. Are you a blue mage? Hold on. Aren't you the... never mind. Oh, no. I thought that was the blue mage, staff. But it's not. Oh-ho! If it isn't our friend Averick. What brings you back to these parts? Business with Rusho and Tansui, perhaps? Actually, I'm looking for a box. A crate containing a piece of art. As a matter of fact, we fished something like that out of the water not long ago. But as you well know, the Ruby Sea is our territory, and anything the tides deliver to us is ours by right. We cannot just hand it over.
But we owe so much to Averick.
I haven't forgotten. That being the case, why don't we make it interesting and have a friendly contest for the crate? Challenge accepted. That's the spirit. We'll make it simple. Hunting ogre crabs. Both sides will get the same amount of bait. The person who can catch more crabs is the winner.
All right then. Once you've used up your bait, bring the shells to me as proof. I'll be waiting.
Perfect. Let the contest begin.
Always in a rush, that one. You need only lay your bait by the shore and dispatch any ogre crabs to take it. When you've no bait left, come back and show me the shells you've collected from your kills.
Alrighty. Let's see, over here. Crab-worthy crag. Peering into the water, you spot a bounty of shellfish, a favorite of crabs. This might be a prime location for baiting your quarry. Yep. That didn't take much. Well, there we go. Oh, what do we have over here? Another crab-worthy crag. Another one around here? See that one there. Maybe we'll check out the other location. Perhaps this is a good spot. I don't like perhaps. Where else do we have? Okay, not here. Okay, I think the other one sounds better. Okay. Oh, there's one. And two. Star Prism. Overkill? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. Let's see, Mr. Cheery Confederate. Still fumbling around with the bait? With that bait? Well, you best hurry. I've already handed in my shells.
Oh, you brought the shells? I'll take them off your hands then.
I got 10.
And the winner is...
Averick, and it's not even close.
Congratulations.
Good show, Averick. I expected nothing less from you. I'm a man of my word, so the crate's yours. Though it's just a friendly game, it is a privilege to go up against you. I'll be sure to tell everyone about it. Did you just hand me the crate?
Yes, thank you for humoring us. I hope that crate is what the merchant is after.
Oh, apparently you did. Let's see, so what's the fastest way back? I think I'll just go this way. Okay, and is there an aetheryte near there? Yes, there is.
Welcome back, Kupo. How fared the search?
You are returned. Were you able to find my crate? I have a salt-worn crate. Hope it was waterproofed. Oh, traitors be praised. This is the very crate I lost, and it's still intact. You are truly a godsend, adventurer. Words fail to express my gratitude.
It's impressive indeed that you could track down the crate. Excellent work, Averick. Remind me, what was in the crate again? A painting? After having been adrift for so long, I hope it hasn't been ruined.
Judging by its condition, I want to believe that all is well, but let us see. Ooh. That does look pretty. Thank the traitors. 'Tis unharmed. And there I thought I had packaged it excessively. What was that?
Pluck my palm! That's one of Jay's pieces, Kupo.
Oh, you have a keen eye. Indeed, this is the work of the traveling artist Jay, painted in the winter of his years. I purchased it a few moons ago from a young lady who is his apprentice.
Beruru, Kupo? I've been searching all over for her. Do you know where she is?
Oh, she was a friend of yours, I take it?
Please, tell me everything you know. Where you met, where she might be now, everything.
I don't know how to say this, but from what I have heard, your friend has passed on. She had come to Ul'dah to sell a small trove of Jay's paintings. His works are extremely rare, so it caused quite a stir among art dealers. Expensive though the pieces were, it didn't take long for her to sell them all, and what she had, she disappeared. Her belongings were apparently strewn about her inn-room, yet there was nary a sign of foul play. None have seen her since, and 'tis rumored she found a quiet place to end her life.
No. I know Jay's death left a void in her heart, but Beruru wouldn't have. She couldn't have.
This is a rumor, nothing more. We don't know anything for certain.
But...
Forgive me. It was not my intent to cause you distress with these grim tidings. 'Twas because of them, in fact, that this piece failed to sell in Eorzea. Thus did I bring it all the way to the Far East, hoping to find a buyer here instead. Now, it isn't much, but please accept this as a token of my gratitude. With that, I must take my leave of you and go meet with a prospective client.
I'm sorry, Averick. You did well. You did. But if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a while, Kupo.
Beruru's clues. Kupopo makes no attempt to hide his sorrow.
Oh, it's you, Kupo. What is it?
Should we try to distract him or see how he's doing? No, let's show concern. I wanted to see how you were faring.
That's very kind of you, Kupo. Truth be told, I'm still struggling to come to terms. If Peruru has truly left this world, it means that I
wasn't too late, thank goodness.
Ah, if only, Kupo, if only. Oh, it's you, Mr. Art Dealer. What brings you back to us?
I've concluded my business here and shall be returning to Ul'dah, but before I take ship, I wish to speak with you again. 'Tis plain your friend's fate weighs heavy upon your mind. If you wish to know for the truth for a certainty, I should be glad to introduce someone who deals with the information. Uh-oh. I think we know who this is. Or who this is.
You think this person would know what became of Peruru?
Oh yes, this man makes it his business to know everyone else's in Ul'dah. At the very least, he should be able to tell you if your friend yet lives. He also happens to owe me a favor. I shall personally ask him to assist you. Once you arrive in Ul'dah, head to Emerald Avenue and look for a bespectacled man with a self-satisfied grin. That will be him. Now then, it's time I boarded my vessel. Farewell, my friends, and best of luck in your search for the truth.
I want to know, Averick. Desperately. But at the same time, I'm so scared. Kupo, if Peruru really is gone...
You're not alone, little guy. We'll face the truth together.
Shining the light of hope for me, are you? You've grown so much as a Pictomancer. Thank you. With you at my side, I feel I can press on and face whatever comes, Kupo. Right. Let's head to Ul'dah. We'll do it the same way as the journey here. You teleporting with me in a sack.
Into the bag. Okay, back we go. Okay, and oh, right here. I thought it was going to be what's his face from Kugane with the red spectacles, but I guess it's a different guy. Is it Wymond? No, apparently not you either. You have glasses too.
Phew, that was a lovely little nap. And just like that, we've arrived. The towering cityscape, the dry desert air mingling with the scent of Gil. There's no mistaking Ul'dah. Now then, we should find the fellow who deals in information, Kupo.
It's gonna be him.
And I believe I have. That bespectacled man there, with a grin that does indeed bespeak unwavering confidence.
Well, well, if it ain't the pair the art dealer called about.
You could tell who we are just like that? You really do know things, Kupo.
Aye, well, that's true enough. But to be fair, I'd have to be blind as a bat to miss a Moogle traveling with the savior of the Bleeding Realm and then some. I understand you're looking for a friend?
That's right. Her name is Bururu, and she was last seen in Ul'dah. If you know anything about what's become of her, you must tell me, Kupo.
Don't get your palm in a twist. I'll oblige your burning curiosity. Oops. No, just an S rank. Just making sure it wasn't another world fate. It was about half a year past that Bururu came to Ul'dah. She brought with her 8 of Jay's paintings, which she put up for sale. She sold a lot within a matter of weeks, and with the small fortune she made, she went and bought herself accommodations at the ossuary.
No, that can't be right.
Afraid it is, my furry friend. Now, it bears stressing that being interred in the city is not an inexpensive proposition. Hardly surprising, given the limited space was left. But she made the donation to the ossuary up front and in full, an amount most folk will never see in their lifetimes.
What did she do after that?
I don't know. And that remains a mystery. Her room at the inn was found neat and tidy. You wouldn't have known she'd been there if not for some personal belongings left behind. Among those, the greatest of interest was a set of traveling gear, a coin purse containing the payment for the room, and a letter of what said she wasn't coming back. Finding it all a bit odd, the innkeep called the brass blades to investigate, but the evidence led him to conclude that she was voluntarily missing, and likely dead by her own hand.
Then Bururu really is gone.
That's what they think, but who's to say, eh? There's only one way to be certain, I reckon. According to a priest who oversees burials, Bururu's coffin is stored in Erilig's burial chamber over by the ossuary. You'll have to open it up and see what's inside there, or see what's there or isn't with your own eyes.
I'll go at once, Kupo.
And off it goes. Yeah, and off he flies. You should go after him. Depending on what's waiting, he'll need support. Sorry, but that's out of the question.
I beg you, Kupo. It would only be a little peek.
That does not make it any less of an act of defilement. We cannot allow you to disturb the dead.
Averick, this priest says we can't check Bururu's coffin. Please explain the situation to him.
So that is the way of it. While I'm not unsympathetic to your plight, a coffin may only be opened in exceptional circumstances, and with permission of family, which you are not. I'm sorry, but I must ask that you leave me in peace. I have my hands full with other pressing matters.
Oh? And what matters might those be, if I may ask?
In order to address the shortage of burial space within the city, works have been underway to expand Erilig's burial chamber downwards. Alas, the excavators inadvertently unleashed a horde of zombies from an unmapped ruin, and it's fallen to me to deal with them.
Oh, this sounds like another opportunity for Averick to put his Pictomancy to work.
Pictomancy? You mean the art created by the fabled Archon Realm, who roamed the land lending aid to those in need?
None other, Kupo. The matter of the tomb can wait. Let's tend to these zombies first.
Why, I should be most grateful. The zombies have taken to prowling the Sil D excavation site in central Thanalan. Please see that those tormented souls finally know rest. You will not have difficulty locating the zombies at the Sil D excavation site. Grant them the peace they deserve, please.
Those zombies will be no match for your brushstrokes, Koopo.
Okay. And fastest way there would probably be... let's see. Nope. Yes. Let's go in style. Okay, where are these zombies? Nope, they're there. Oh crap, I should have painted beforehand. Hello, boys. First, let's start with Star Prism. I thought there'd be more. Perfect. Let's see. It's hammer time. No, that was no fun. Oh, there's a big one. Still no fun. Okay. Well, that's done with. So, back we go. Oops, wait, let's be faster. Thaumaturge Guild. Hello, I'm back. The zombies have been dealt with? Wonderful! You have my heartfelt thanks, good Pictomancer. While you were away, I spoke further with Koopopo about his relationship with Mr. Spururu. I understand now that they were as family to one another. In light of this, and also in recognition of your service, I will allow you to examine her coffin. If you would follow me. Dun dun dun. This is the one. If you are ready, I shall open it. Very well. Please don't let it be her. What?
What is this, Koopo?
Ooh. A painting.
Yes, we can all see that. And I recognize it as well. This is Jay's final work, the Ephemeral Palace. Why was this painting in the casket? And if Bururu isn't here, then where could she possibly be?
I'm afraid no one in the Order knows where she has gone. Several moons ago, Mistress Bururu came to us unannounced. Oh. He's so cute.
Pardon me. Is anyone there?
Greetings, my child. Are you come to pay your respects?
No, I was told I could purchase a tomb here.
Tombs are bestowed upon pious souls who make a donation, yes?
Oh, I see. In that case, I wish to make a donation. My master's paintings fetched a high price, so I believe I should have sufficient funds. Would it be possible to have the tomb prepared immediately?
In that manner did she secure burial rights, and so we set about making the necessary arrangements. When all was in readiness, she requested a moment alone in the chamber, so I waited outside the entrance. When she did not emerge after a time, I went back in to check on her, only to find that she was gone. There was only this painting and a handwritten note instructing us to inter it. I think you could have told us that before.
Are you saying Baruru vanished into thin air?
So far as I could tell, as you can see, there's only one entrance to this chamber. I organized a large-scale search, thinking she might have wandered into the lower levels, or even those under excavation. Yet, still we found nothing. At length, the search was called off. And without answers, what else could I do but fulfill her final wish? I placed the painting within the coffin, where it has remained ever since. Why didn't you tell us?
Curiouser and curiouser, Kupo.
That is everything I know. I'm sorry I could not tell you more. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return to my duties.
Yes, of course. Come on then, let's head back outside. Interring Jay's painting and vanishing without a trace. I'm not sure what to make of Baruru's actions, Kupo. What about you, Averick? Do you have any thoughts?
I haven't the foggiest.
So you can't make any sense of it either. I suppose it's back to the search. I'm going to take some time to ponder things and see if I can't think of other leads to pursue. Meanwhile, please continue to train. Think colorful thoughts. Keep your brush arms supple, and come find me when you feel your artist's aura has grown further, Kupo.
Okay. And this is the last one, but I'm just about out of time, I think. Sorry, just checking my messages real quick. Or not. Yeah, I'm guessing it shouldn't take me 40 minutes. Yeah, let's just try to keep going. Should be the last one. Somewhere only she knows. Kupopo heartily nods in your general direction.
Why, Averick, I can tell you've been applying yourself to your training. Oh yes, the enigmatic aura of an accomplished artist is unmistakable. I'm put in mind of Jay as he was in his prime, Kupo. Now then, imagine a great big canvas that has yet to receive even a single drop of paint. That, unfortunately, is the state of my search for Baruru. I couldn't find any new clues as to her whereabouts, and I'm at a loss to what to do next. Why did you two have a falling out in the first place? I was reluctant to disclose the events of that fateful day, but perhaps I should have. Let's speak of the very root of our troubles, the argument that led to Baruru and I going our separate ways. On that day, the two of us returned to Limsa Lominsa after a journey, the first without Jay's company. Old age and long years on the road had taken their toll, and we had made the difficult decision to leave him in the care of a sanatorium. With a smile on his face as he lay abed, he had wished us well on our coming adventure, and reminded Baruru that she mustn't. Could it be? Yes. Yes, it must. Baruru has become part of the painting.
What? Pictomancers can do that?
I don't blame you for being confused. I promise to make everything clear soon, Kupo. Everick, you've been the best student I could have hoped for. You've trained diligently, aided those in need, and kept your promise to me. I can't rightly ask more of you, but for this thing I'm about to do, I'm afraid I must. I beg you, lend me your strength one last time, Kupo.
Of course, what is it? Was that a pat or a smack?
Come and meet me at the Jadeite Flood. I'll be waiting.
Woo! There he goes. That was back in the Black Shroud, right? Kunti, go! Oh, there you are. Watch out for the squirrels. Oops, stop. And a little ladybug.
There you are, Everick. I know you must have many questions. Allow me to explain everything, Kupo. It took a few pretty pleases, but I convinced the ossuary priest to let us borrow the painting. Baruru inherited it and the other works from Jay after he passed away. On the day of our argument, Baruru and I had returned from our first journey together, as I said. But when we arrived at the sanatorium to see how Jay had fared in our absence, all that awaited us was a few of his paintings and personal belongings. A fell fiend had found its way into the facility a few days prior. Seeking to protect his fellow patients, Jay confronted and vanquished the fiend, but the exertion proved too much. Baruru and I were devastated. If only we had returned sooner, taken a quicker route, or not wasted as much time, Jay might still be alive. Such thoughts tormented us, Kupo. Baruru took it hardest, for she had lost her only family. She clung to me and wept, like a child with her doll. And I, in a moment of poor judgment, said something foolish. I told her that she needed to depend on me so, that she could stand on her own 2 feet as a Pictomancer, and that she should. She shoved me away in anger. One unkind word led to another. We shouted at each other till our throats were hoarse. When there was nothing left to say, she stormed off alone, cradling Jay's paintings in her arms. The rest, you know. Sometime after, she journeyed to Olda, sold the paintings for the funds to purchase her tomb, and then vanished. For so long I've been unable to understand what she was thinking, and where she might have gone, but the answer was right under our noses, Kupo. You see, Bururu possessed such a vivid imagination that she could bring any of her thoughts to life. As this rare gift allowed her not only to create, but reshape, Jade made her a promise that she would never use her powers to alter a living being. But in her grief, she did just that. She made herself one with this painting. It's hard to believe, I know, but the painting itself tells the tale. Once it exuded warmth and whimsy. Now it is enshrouded in a stifling pall of sorrow. And this brings me to my request. Using my own magics, I want to enter the painting and save Bururu, but I don't know if I could do it alone. Can I rely upon your aid, Averick? I'm in your debt. Be warned, the painting will be a world where one's imagination is made manifest. That's to say, anything could happen. So see to it you're fully prepared, Kupo.
Okay, for this, let us transform. Oh, it looks terrible. Is that really the best that I got? Well, at least let's take off the hat. I'll just leave the pants on, I guess. Okay, let's do this.
All set to dive into the painting, Kupo?
Ready when you are. Oh wait, I'm still way over leveled anyway. I should be fine. Ooh. What is the inside of the painting gonna look like? Oh, what do you know? I was wondering where they were gonna take us.
Looks like we made it, Kupo.
The Grand Cosmos? But how?
Oh? Is the scenery familiar to you? You've been to such a place in another world? The mere thought of it boggles the mind, Kupo. As I recall, Jay saw this opulent palace in a dream and was inspired to recreate it on canvas. Perhaps his arcane affinity allowed him to visit worlds beyond our own in his sleep. Or perhaps someone from that world sent him the vision, Kupo. Regardless, we are undoubtedly within the painting. Bururu must be here somewhere. Let's go, Averick.
Been a while since I heard this music.
So many paintings, Kupo. I have a bad feeling about this. Is this their idea of a welcome? Have at them, Averick.
Oh, I'm level synced.
Those monsters, they were muses, given life by Pictomancer. Bururu, where are you?
Oh, those are big.
Once encountered a griffin like that in Garabania. Be careful, Averick.
Fire the Mog of Ages. Is this where she's at? We're gonna have a Pictomancer duel. There she is. Oh, getting deja vu from Kingdom Hearts.
Bururu. It's me, Kupopo. I've come for you.
Sorry, hold on. Can I message something real quick?
You've come for me? No one would do that. No one. Master J is gone because of me. Because I was too late. You mustn't say that, Bururu. You're not to blame. Even Kupopo has abandoned me, my only friend. That isn't true. I'll always be your friend, no matter what. Please, Bururu, come back to me.
Uh-oh. She belongs to me, and you have no place here.
Master J? No, you're just a shade born of the imagination.
That you should call me a shade, Kupopo? Such insolence cannot be borne. Oh. How could you do that to a Moogle? The real Jay would never harm Kupopo. A Pictomancer. One in possession of my soul crystal, no less. An imitation. You are no match for the master you aspire to be. I'll show you what this imitation can do. Words. But you will soon be made to know the true power of Pictomancy. Uh-oh. Oh, creepy. Here, within my masterwork, imagination dictates reality. I shall paint the finishing touches and shades of your terror. Oh, is this the same phantom that was in the paintings in that one raid? I wonder if it is. Jay's portrait. Take this. Your corpse shall serve as the highlight of my gallery. Bloom forth, my muse, and let my mind become matter. Hey, I want to paint that. Uh-oh, what do I do with that? Oh, wrong way. Ooh. That was close. That's one of these things. Blazing red. That doesn't sound good. Ouch. The shades of my arbors will grant you no solace. Arbor motif. That again. Uh-oh. Tornado in green. Reality is mine to shape, mountains mine to command. Mountain motif. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do? That's what I thought. Haha. No, I cannot fall to a forgery. Haha. I love the Moogle sound effects.
You did it. You did it, Averick. Your imagination triumphed over his.
I've been practicing.
Baruru, wake up, Baruru. Come on now, you stubborn fool of a Lalafell. Snap out of it. Kupopo, what are you doing here? We came to bring you back, Kupo. We've been looking all over for you. I never thought anyone would come after me in this painting. Averick, was it? Thank you for accompanying Kupopo on his journey. Why did you enter this painting? I thought I might be able to meet Master J here. He died because of me, because I lacked the experience to anticipate what could happen. Oh, Baruru. You can't know the future. You're not an astrologian. It's not your fault, Baruru. Even the brightest, most imaginative minds can't predict the future, Kupo. Why are you even here, trying to be nice after everything you said? My best friend, and you abandoned me when I needed you. Told me to make my own way. You know why I said what I said, Kupo. I'm not real? No matter how much I wish it, I can't remain by our side forever. Oh. Like the J we defeated, I'm a product of Pictomancer. Your imaginary friend, and nothing more.
I wasn't expecting that.
It isn't uncommon for children to have imaginary friends. They create us in their minds to help cope with their struggles. But children grow up, and when they do, we disappear, Kupo. You don't have to disappear, though. I painted you into being, my very first creation. Just like I painted Master J, so I could fix my mistake, and so I wouldn't be alone.
Oh, referring to the painting, I'm sure.
Pictomancers can do wonderful things. By bringing our imagination to life, we bring hope to those in need, Kupo. This Averick learned through his journey. And so did you, Bururu. But no matter how harsh reality may be, a Pictomancer isn't meant to paint over it, Kupo. Rather than escape reality, we're meant to give people the courage to face it. But how can I when those who matter most to me are gone?
And giving hope to others, you'll find hope of your own.
Giving hope to others as a Pictomancer. Perhaps I can find the strength to stand on my own, by holding them in my heart. You will, Kupo. You absolutely will. And you'll be just fine. Safe in that knowledge, I can now take my leave, Kupo. Farewell, Averick. It was a joy to journey with you. Farewell, Bururu. You're my dearest friend, and you always will be.
Oh, this is really sad.
Averick? I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. Thank you for helping Kupopo to find and save me. When he faded away, a warm and comforting ether flowed into my body. The magic I had used to create him, I think. In that instant, the moments and memories he shared with you became mine. The shade of the shroud, the chill of Kurthus, the brilliance of Kugane, the two of you traveled far. I felt Kupopo's desperation as he searched for me, his yearning for our days on the road with Master J, and his happiness at having found a friend in you. But what of you, Averick? How did you find the journey? Kupopo was a wonderful travel companion. Kupopo would be glad to hear that. And I am too. It means a lot to know that someone else will remember him fondly. I saw my first Moogle here, you know. The way it danced through the air, so full of life and joy. What child wouldn't have wanted a friend like that? I could create him again, recall the feeling and the image and paint him anew. But I won't, because as the two of you taught me, parting isn't the end. Thank you, Averick, for everything you've done for both Kupopo and me. From here, I will set out on another journey as a Pictomancer. Wherever I go, I vow to paint a path of hope as Master J once did, and just as you will continue to do, I'm sure.
Aw, she's so cute. I hope we see her somewhere again. That was surprisingly touching at the end. He kind of got to me a little bit. Gotta follow my rainbow. Alright folks, well, that is all the time that I got for today. I got about 10 minutes left before I got my next appointment, so thank you so much for watching and tuning in. And that wraps up pretty much everything that I think I got left to do until at least the next part of the patch drops. So anyway, I'll still be playing more of Void Terrarium 2, so you'll probably see more of me there. But until then, bye-bye.